All right. Check one, check two, check three, check four. Hey, TikTok, what's going on? LA, James, what's going on? Keaton. Oh, it just came in. Let me make sure it's working right. I think it's working right. Was we messed up all earlier before? I don't even know. Okay. All right. It's going a little bit of feedback though, because I got take that off of there. All right. All right. So the sound's working here. Looks good there. I'll make sure it's working well in my headphones. Hey, TikTok, what's happening, y'all? Check one, check two. It is always good in the headphones. Everything is there. All right, guys. Well, I am glad we checked and checked and checked and checked. That's what we have to do. So we're ready to rock and roll. Give me a little bit of my tea. 80, what's going on? Lil U, it's Jaden, big boy, what's happening? Presidential nerd. Hey, guys, again. So it's Dr. Alexander here, Dr. Malcolm D. Alexander here, guys, with another show of Dads Deserve Justice. We're here every Friday, generally at 6 o'clock. Had a couple things going on in shows happening early today, so we got on a little bit late, but we're on and Fridays, generally about 6 o'clock p.m. And here we are today with another show of Dads Deserve Justice. And our title today is They Take Our Kids' Future. Now, we got all these setups, we got all the stuff going on in the green room and all this other type of things. And I had a green shirt on to represent money because a lot of times it destroys our children. We're going to talk about that. But the green was messing up with the green screen, so I had to put it on for red for the devil. Okay, we got some devils out there that take our kids' future. So with that being said, guys, that's why I got my red on. Hey, what's going on? I see Isaac, I see LA, I see Swim, I see the tag, I see tags popping, I see Bronco. Everybody's rocking and rolling here with us here. So with that said, guys, just so you know, this is March 21st, and we are on here live on all different platforms thanks to Winners All Around. So if you're a music artist, you're a business owner, if you're an influencer, whatever you are, guys, get with Winners All Around. Go to the website, winnersallaround.com. Go to the YouTube, Winners All Around, and subscribe and check out the website. Register it there for free. You can start putting money in your pocket. We can help you with marketing, promotions, the whole 9 yards. Because when we said we're going to put you live, we're going to put you live everywhere. As a matter of fact, let me promote something and show you what I'm talking about here. I'm going to add this to state that right, guys. On next Monday coming up on March the 24th at about 7 p.m., you're going to hear from Siobhan Bowman. Guys, she's a CEO. She makes big things happen. We're helping her put together a platform where she'll be able to train you because she's a personal trainer. All types of need to lose the weight. Hey, go to our website, subscribe at our YouTube and look at Fix, guys. You can use to lose some weight. Look at the X39. You can do that there as well. But guys, she's going to teach you how to lose weight, how to get it in tone, how to do all those type of things. We're working on some shows and things with her. We're also helping her market her. She has several different companies, and that's what we do. We market them. So guys, there we go. Breaking news. Winners All Around presents on this coming Monday at 7 p.m. live, Siobhan Bowman. And you are next. And you are next, Austin. That's right, TikTok. You want to be live? Come on, join us, and let's do some things. Now, last week I did TikTok, and I brought somebody in the live, and I couldn't figure out how to get them out. So we won't quite do that today, as we don't have a lot of time, as we're a little behind. But, guys, we want to make sure that we're talking about our topic today, which is Dads Deserve Justice, and bringing to you all the way live. And that's me, of course. And all the way live, our topic is They Take Our Kids' Future. That's right. So let me move that. Let me get into me a little bit. I want to see if I can add that on the side as we get into the topic. Let's see. Do this, do that, and do this. All right. Here we go. Good. So what's going on, Malik? Hey, Malik, what's going on? Eduardo, Rico, all these folks are coming in on TikTok. And guys, we do this every single Friday, usually at 6 p.m., but we're a little late today on the schedule. But with Dads Deserve Justice, thanks to Winners All Around. And the show is Dads Deserve Justice. And our topic of today is They Take Our Kids' Future. And I said it earlier, I had a green screen, as you can see behind me, TikTok, and I had a green screen. So I had a green shirt on. It was messing up everything. So I had to switch it to my red, but red represents what? The devil. Okay. So the devil, yes, the devil is always at work. Guys, let me break it down a little bit, why we're here, why I do what I do. 40 plus years ago, my father went through a contentious divorce with my mother, and things didn't go really That's smooth. There was no domestic violence. There's none of that stuff, guys. But it took him years. It took him fights and fights and fights over decades, not decades, but years to get custody of us. And I remember going to sit in front of a judge, and my brother and sister said, "Hey, this is good and this is good." And I love my mother. Everything, God rest her soul, passed away last year. But guys, you know what? That was great, but I knew that the best place for us to be was with our dad to be raised. I knew that's what it was. And so when I told the judge that the second time, oh, maybe it was the third time, the judge listened to me and he said, that's sort of the opposite of what your brother and sister said. He didn't say that to me, but I knew it was going on in his mind. And now that I'm older, I know. He went back to them, though. I know that. He spoke to them again, and lo and behold, the tides began to change. And we moved in with my father, who was down in Washington, D.C., guys. And you know what? Thank God that we did. Now, later on, my brother moved back with my mother. My father didn't give her custody. He allowed my brother to go back there. And, you know, my brother had a pretty good life, and we had a good life, and we were all close. That wasn't the problem. But it took my brother a while to really get a lot of things in place because of what was going on growing up. And it wasn't my mother was bad. It wasn't that she didn't take care of him. It wasn't that, none of that. But it was just the best place for the stability, for the future would have probably been and would have been with my dad. You see, but back then, 40 years ago, automatically they say, oh, the children need to go with the mother. As a matter of fact, my mother won custody several times while she was incarcerated. She wasn't even with us. That's how bad it was 40 plus years ago. Then all of a sudden I found myself going through a contentious divorce. And I found that 40 years later that I talked to a lot of my friends. I talked to all these people. I went to all these courses. I was getting my doctorate, my chaplaincy at the time. I was going all these studies, and I found out, guess what? Nothing has changed. In my marriage, I was the caregiver. I was the provider. And the courts couldn't understand how could you do both and be in the travel industry. Why? Because we were blessed to have worked hard and create a foundation that I wanted my kids to run with and start off at a different level in life. And they did, until I got divorced. Guys, it's a sad state of affairs. You know, I had an attorney who tried to set the stage and tried to go to Congress and the Senate and speak to them about the fact that it should start off an even keel. They needed to put some things in place in the laws so that it would force judges, it would force attorneys, it would force our system to look at fathers and mothers as equal from the beginning and work from there to decide what the scenario should be. If you're a good dad, if you're a good mom, if there's no problems with the children, think about this. Common sense. Why wouldn't you start off automatically 100% with joint custody? Here's something to think about. Even if there was an issue between mom and dad, that should never affect the children. And our system, it does. It destroys their future. It destroys their monetary future. That's why I was going to wear a green shirt. It destroys their psychological future. Guys, that's why we talk about a dad deserve justice. We are here to make a difference mentally, spiritually, financially, and physically. Why? Because it puts a toll on you. It takes you down. And all of these things affect our children. And the system says that our children is the main priority. But that is absolutely not true, Joanne, Joshua, Can. You guys know it. Now, ladies, I have to give a disclaimer. This is the Dads Deserve Justice show. That doesn't mean that all fathers are perfect, or neither are all mothers perfect. But this is the Dads Deserve Justice show. But as we look to make things happen in the world and change laws and do all lots of different things, guess what? We're looking to help moms as well. Mothers who do not weaponize the system. The family, it starts off as. And if there's a separation, Bruce, then it should be mom and dad giving all they got to the children. If you take dad out of the home, which is what happens majority of the time, right? It does. We can say all we want to say. There are exceptions to rules, but our system bends towards the mom. In 2025, I usually play a clip from Judge Judy. I'm not going to do that today, where she talks about our system is supposed to be that mom and dad are equal, but a lot of her co-judges and lawyers, they don't act like that. They don't operate like that. We need to hold them accountable. And yes, with Dads Deserve Justice, guys, if you go to our website, dadsdeservejustice.org, and we're working to get things in place, our goal is to get 100,000 people who will donate. Guys, if you think this doesn't affect you, it may not affect you yet, because 7 years ago, I had no idea it would ever affect me. But I should have. My dad went through stuff 40 years ago. And although I never planned to get divorced, you just never know. But it's not just the dads. It's not just the kids. Oh, yeah, ladies, it's you too. It's you too. Because your children are going to be a reflection of you all their life, Newberry, Myers, and you have started to destroy them. It's hard enough for a child to go through a separation. It's hard enough for a child to realize they had mom and dad together and all of a sudden they're separated. I remember hearing, I would rather go in this direction, but why can't we have it like we used to? Guys, I wish we could, but in a relationship, in a marriage, it takes two people. And anytime you have two people, that's right, Jake. If you have a partnership in business with two people, you still have controversy. You still have issues. And you have to learn to be committed to the commitment. And that's where people miss it. They miss it in business. They miss it in personal. As a matter of fact, while we're talking about business, don't forget, guys, that coming up on Monday at 7 p.m., business owner Siobhan will be on our channel, YouTube, with Winners All Around, as we talk about things that she can do in the world to help you in business. And guys, don't forget that if you are ever in the need of some extra money, because we're always in the need of extra money, especially when you're in situations going to court. We talked about that last week on the Dads Deserve Justice show, and we talked about people say, why don't you just go to court? What? You think it's free? Now, if I beat somebody up, right, then all of a sudden I might have might get some help, right? But if everything is kosher, oh, it's not free. And you have attorneys out here who make it worse, because what do? They try to manipulate the system by crashing your finances so that you can't get a fair trial. It's supposed to be about the children. It's not supposed to be about a trial. What's in the best interest of the children cannot be ripping mom from them. It can't be ripping dad from them. They're going through enough in a separation or divorce, then have to deal with a system who's going to crush and destroy their futures. That's what happens. Destroys their futures. And so, guys, if you need some money, make sure you go to our YouTube channel and check out the business opportunity section. You can also become a free member with Winners All Around. I hope that all of you guys do that by subscribing to the YouTube. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. By subscribing to our YouTube, guys, at Winners All Around. It's free to subscribe, but also go to winnersallaround.com and subscribe and register for free. Now, there are other membership packages on there that give you a whole lot more. We're not going to get into it today, but you can register for free. And once you're a free member of Winners All Around, you can go on YouTube. You can go on TikTok. You can go on down the street. You can go walk in the store. You can start to generate some income with us by having people exposed to Winners All Around. And what do? We help business owners, that's right, like Siobhan, get out there, market, and do their thing. We help people like we have Soul Food Cypher Sundays, right? But you have people like hip hop artist Tress, right? Or hip hop artist Hasco, right? Now, Tress is the other half of Winners All Around. She is the founder of Winners All Around, and she is a mom. She is a hip hop artist. She's an extraordinary saleswoman, and she has fire beats and fire songs. I got to get used to it because today's generation talks about beats as if it's the music. Where I came up, the music was the music, and the melodies and the themes, and the beats was when I played the drums and I played the beats. But guys, regardless of what it is, guys, has some incredible tracks out there on Spotify and Apple Music and all that type of stuff. And we're in the studio doing some big things. So stay with her. But anyway, guys, whether you're an artist, a performer, a dancer, a singer, a rapper, whatever, you can come on to our shows on well, let me bring up our show right there so you don't miss that. Where is I had to bring it up. Where'd it go? Okay, it's trying to play games with me. Let me see if I can add something real quick while I'm doing this, because I want you to see that. And I did have it up before, and I don't know where it went. There it is. Okay, it was there. Okay, there. On Fridays, yes, that was yesterday, actually this morning, right, guys? But we start on Thursdays at 7:30 p.m. for Freestyle Friday with Tress, right? Now you have to look on social media, look on every place, and look up The Real Tress with an A-T-H-A, The Real Tress. And if you're an artist or performer of any type, or a business owner of any type, our goal is to help you get exposure around the world with Winners All Around, while at the same time making money in your passion. We're not saying you can go to our website at winnersallaround.com, and yes, you can go to the business opportunity and you can hook up with us and you can work with us. You can do some big things. I've retired over 100 people from their jobs, created millionaires. We've done all that type of stuff. But guys, we home-based businesses, real businesses, traditional business, all that type of stuff. But if you need money to go to court, if you need money to fight for your children, if you need money to give your children what they deserve because the courts and the lawyers took all the money out of your pockets, if you're a business owner, you're an artist, any of those categories, you got to have some money. And especially where the world is going right now. That means you can go to winnersallaround.com, you can go to the YouTube channel, and you can see some things that can help you make some money. But our goal is not to have you do something different. We want to help you, if you're an artist, make money as an artist. We want to help you, if you're a business owner, make more money with your business. Guys, but you've got to market it. You got to get it out there. You got to promote it. And not only that, if you're a business owner with people coming in your business, how would you like to give them a $100 gift card absolutely for free? That's right. We got that for you, where you can set up everything so you can give your people a $100 gift card because they walked into your business, because they bought one of your records, because they came to one of your shows. Guys, because they helped you with your children's battle. You can see that on winnersallaround.com. So my point is, in life, you need some more money, and we can help you in many, many different capacities to do that. So make sure you check out winnersallaround.com and subscribe at YouTube. But getting back to our subject of the day, guys, here's the thing. As I go into all these things, sometimes it may sound like we're all over the place, but that's because your children are important. And everything that happens in your life and everything that's going on around is impacting your children's future. And you got to be careful and watch the devils who try to take your children's future away. And here's the thing I teach people in wealth building. The closest person to you is often the person who will steal your dreams. Now, here's the thing about it. Often it's not their intent. They don't really mean to do it, but they do. And the same thing happens when you're in a situation with a split. Often the first person you would think who should protect the children, whether it is the lawyer that's hired to protect you, but at the same time make sure they have what? The best thing going on for the kids. Or is it the mother who you would think loves the child, but all of a sudden is spiteful and angry and does things no way in the best interest of the children? But the judge also won't step in and change it. The lawyers fight and create the narrative, which is wrong, and the system perpetuates it and allows it to happen because it's not in the best interest of your child. Now, if you're a believer, that's the devil working. If you're not, you call it what you want, but it's not in the best interest of the future of your children. And they don't get a do-over, and neither do you in life, which means we have to do a better job of fighting for it. We have to do a better job of putting our foot down. And that's why, as I was speaking about earlier, that the Dads Deserve Justice is looking for you to donate $1 every single week. What's that? It's $1, 4 quarters a week. That's it. Our goal is 100,000 people. So we can help some people. So we can help some dads. So we can help some moms who don't weaponize the system. So we can make a difference in our community. So we can sue some judges. So we can sue some moms. So we can sue some lawyers, because sometimes you have to go after people that way because the other way isn't working. And I'm not talking about running around rampant and messing up stuff. I'm talking about the people who deserve it. And there are way more people out there, and way more people that should have the best interest of the children at hand, that need to feel the pain. Because believe me, as I went through a divorce and I began to talk to dads and I began to talk to friends, I felt like I entered a club. Some of my best friends had never shared some of the things that they had went through in a separation or a divorce. And I was flabbergasted. I thought I knew you. I thought I understood what was going on. Sometimes you don't get it until you get it, because you understand it because you're a part of it. But we need everybody's help, because this isn't just about me, you. It's not even just about the children. It's about our families, and especially in the African American community. Guys, we pay the price. They separate our families. They destroy our families. But you know what? We have to do better. I've always taught my children, if you see there's a problem or there's an issue and you do nothing about it, you don't contribute to the change, you're just as bad as the situation that came about. You're contributing to it, whether you like it or not. And that's why we teach people that the closest person to you is usually the first person to steal your dreams when we talk about wealth and helping people change their financial situation. But also, when you're talking about children, often the people closest to them, or the ones who we pay our taxes to, the ones that we put in office, the ones that we put on the bench, the ones that go to school and we hire and we pay them our hard-earned money, they're the same ones who are actually destroying your children and their future. Why do we name this They Take Our Kids' Future? Because things that happen often happen over time. Nothing usually happens like that. Now, the turning point, the shift, or what happened, you were in a great relationship with a man and a woman. They had a great relationship, and all of a sudden, something happened like that. And you feel like, boom, it's over. Now, maybe the situation that created it to be over, maybe that happened like that. But the results, the residual effect that happens to your children, if they're children in the relationship, is devastating to them forever. But we're not done there, because your children go on to do what? Create relationships. And it hurts their relationships. There's a lot of studies out there that show that men that are raised by moms, right, have a very difficult time dealing with women. Now, don't beat me up. I'm not the one who did the study, right? But that's what it says. Because boys need dads. Girls need dads. Boys need moms. Girls need dads. Girls, everybody needs dads. Everybody needs moms. You need them both. And there are people in our world that don't have both. Not because someone was spiteful or the devil, mean or vindictive or upset or jealous or not because of that, because maybe someone passed away or someone got sick or someone ended up with something like Alzheimer's or something, or some guys, things that were beyond our control. But hear me carefully. You destroying the mother of your children's life because you want to get even. You destroying the father of your children's life because you want to get even. You being spiteful, whoever you may be, and taking money and giving it to attorneys and making God, not God, but making judges on the bench feel like they're God, means the money's not going towards your children's education. It's not going towards their dreams. It's not going towards their businesses. Guys, where do you think the money's going? It's not going into your pocket. It's not going into your family. It's going to someone who's going to punch out at the end of the day, who at the end of the day cares nothing about you. When will you put your children first for real? Not faking, but for real. You're supposed to put your children above your own needs and your own wants, so you can teach them as they get older and have children to do that. Why? So that each generation of ours can get better and better and better. But when you stop it, when you stop the train, when you destroy it, you make our generations go backwards, not forwards, which means you were part of the problem. You created the solution, the situation, not the solution. Or maybe you said, I ain't got nothing to do with this. I saw a guy the other day on one of our platforms, and he was talking in one of our shows, and he was like, yeah, I pay my child support. That's great. But suppose you didn't have a choice, or suppose something happened, or suppose something was done to you. Because every situation is not the same. I was the caregiver and the provider. I'd hoped by this time in my life, my son would have a car. He'd be looking at top schools. Guys, we have these dreams and aspirations, what to do for our children, but there are responsibilities to things that we need to do in the meantime. We need to do in the process to get them to there. And if something happens to mess something up, we can't contribute to the mess because we're destroying their futures. And then we destroy our grandchildren's futures. And then we destroy our great-great-grandchildren's futures. Wait, slow down. I didn't say they didn't succeed. I didn't say they didn't become wealthy. See, let's look at the wealth thing for a moment. Let's suppose your children go through all this turmoil. Don't share it with anybody. Or they do share it with you. Who cares? Who cares? And let's say you say, but it's okay. They turned out good. They got a degree. Maybe they could have had 4. They turned out good. They got a job. Maybe they could have had a better one. They turned out good. They started a business. Maybe they could have had 6 of them. They turned out good. They make 6 figures. Maybe they could have made 8. See, just because someone overcomes stuff, there are still repercussions down the road. And why should someone pay a repercussion for something that was unnecessary? Only because someone or something or a system who cared nothing about the children for real was against them. Guys, we have to do better. We have to make a difference. As we had our friend on a while back, we talked about we have to change the laws. And if it's not affecting us at the moment, we have to realize that things may affect us down the road. And even if they don't, we want our communities and our worlds and our cities and our churches to all be better. That means we're all responsible. Guys, stop letting the wrong ones take our kids' futures. Start to fight back. Start to make a difference. Help us out at Dads Deserve Justice. Let us reach our goal of 100,000 people who donate $1 a week. If you can't do it, do what you can. If you could do more, do what you can. If you know a business who can sponsor more and do stuff, please do what you can. But we've got to do it because no one else is going to do it. The politicians aren't going to do it. The judges aren't going to do it. The lawyers aren't going to do it. And someone you trusted once upon a time may not want to do it. Hey guys, thank you for joining me today. Again, subscribe on our YouTube channel. Don't forget to check out Tress every Friday. Now it's Freestyle Friday, but it is Thursday night at 11:30 p.m. You can start to join us on Tagged. The Tagged app, yes, it's a dating app, but you need to download the Tagged app, go into the live stream. You don't have to deal with the dating stuff, and you find the real Tress. And if you want to perform, if you're an artist or you want a business owner, you want to give a little plug about your business, then you want to go through the Tagged app so everybody can hear you and see you and do the whole 9 yards. But if you want to just check out the show, you want to hang out with us, listen to some good rappers, some hip hop, some spitting, some freestyle, different stuff like that, singers, watch some dancers, all that type of stuff. You watch some business owners, then just go on to the YouTubes, go on to TikTok, Facebook, all the different places that we're actually going to be. Okay, so don't miss that on Fridays, guys, or Thursday nights at 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget, guys, that we are here every single week, generally at 6 o'clock for Dads Deserve Justice show. Thank you for joining me here today with the show, which was They Take Our Kids' Future. Stop them from taking our kids' future. That's right, guys. And I'll always catch me, the Treadmill Wealth Coach, guys. I try to do it daily. I know I've been slipping up a little bit, but I have been swamped with some of this stuff. But guys, definitely make sure you check me out, or the Treadmill Wealth Coach. I give free coaching. I've been mentoring and coaching and working with people for decades, guys. And I give free coaching, free information as I do my treadmill. You guys help me. I help you. We pass the time. And so don't forget to watch out and look out for that show as well. And don't forget, we have coming up on Monday, Siobhan Bowman. Please do me a message. Take a screenshot of that, snap that, share it around the world at about 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time live. The great thing about how we do it with YouTube is, guys, you can always come back and watch the show later, but we want to make sure that people see and hear, and you can spread the word at the time that it's going on. So definitely check in and tune in at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday to catch Siobhan. Absolutely. And guys, guess what? Let's Talk Shop. That's coming soon. Whether it's music, entertainment, whether it's business reviews, music reviews, news, you can check out Miss Rowe and Doc, that's me, live on Memorex. Guys, and so much more with a new show coming. Let's Talk Shop. Or it may change the name, whatever, but that's what we're doing. We're winners all around. So that's coming as well. And don't forget, guys, if you want to make some more money, check us out there as well. And don't forget to go to our YouTube and check us out there and subscribe absolutely for free there as well. And of course, Soul Food Cypress Sunday. We get into everything. Had a great time last night. So with that being said, guys, again, my name is Dr. Okay. My name is Dr. Malcolm D. Alexander. I appreciate you jumping on here. Let me put that one more out there so you know we will be back again next week. Whoops. Okay. Yes, we will be back again next week with another show of Dads Deserve Justice, guys. Please go to the website, dadsdeservejustice.org. Also check out YouTube, Winners All Around, and subscribe there absolutely for free. Also go to winnersallaround.com and register for free if you're a business owner, you're an artist, because we will promote you and expose you and give you all this exposure all around the world. And a lot of it is for free, guys. And on top of that, we love to interview and set you up next. And don't forget to check out The Real Tress, or Tress, on Freestyle Friday as well. And check her out as the shows and things expand. So again, guys, my name is Dr. Malcolm D. Alexander. I appreciate you being here for another show with Dads Deserve Justice. The theme was They Take Our Kids' Future. We must thank winners all around for that. And again, guys, just for watching my show, just for watching the show today, if you're interested in getting a $100 gift card, contact us, DM via, hit us, and we'll get you, all that information. Okay, so hold on one second. I did a little funky little thing. So I got to change something here. Mm. Okay. I'm back for the end of the show. Oh, technology is incredible. Okay, guys. So with that said, again, Dr. Malcolm D. Alexander here. God bless. I appreciate you jumping on. Again, Winners All Around on YouTube, winnersallAround.com, and dadsdeservejustice.org. Inbox us if you're interested in getting a free, cost you nothing, $100 gift card because you checked out our show today. And thank you, TikTok. Thank you, Instagram. Thank you, Threads. Thanks you, Facebook. And thank you, YouTube as well. And with that being said, did I miss something? I don't think so. Okay. With that being said, we're on so many different things I got to remember. Okay. With that being said, guys, God bless. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you again soon. Hey, don't forget, we pop on all types of different things and we cover events and things of that nature as well. And thanks again to winnersallaround.com for everything that they do. God bless, and we'll see you soon.